They were lost until they made history, down 3-1. You're losing. No one believes anymore. Not the fans, not the analysts, not even the bench. But you refuse to fall. You rise, fight back, and write your name into history. Today you'll witness the greatest comebacks in NBA playoffs history. Games and series that seemed finished but changed everything. Get ready. This video will give you chills. The NBA is full of genius plays, superstars, and highlight reels. But the real iconic moments? They're born when all seems lost. Epic comebacks. They're about more than basketball. They're about overcoming the impossible, about grit, heart, and the spirit of a champion. In this video, we'll travel through the most incredible turnarounds in playoff history. Not just wild games, but entire series that look buried. Ready? Let's go. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Golden State Warriors. 2016 NBA Finals, down 3-1. The greatest regular season team of all time, 73 wins, only 9 losses. The Golden State Warriors weren't just good, they were historic. Stephen Curry, the unanimous MVP. Klay Thompson, the sharpshooter. Draymond Green, the defensive genius. They had just won it all in 2015, and now they were up 3-1 in the finals. For most teams, that would be checkmate. But the Cleveland Cavaliers had LeBron James, and LeBron James had a different plan. He looked around at the doubters, the critics, the Warriors celebrating early, and decided, not on my watch. With Draymond Green suspended, the stage was set. LeBron James and Kyrie Irving delivered a masterclass. 41 points each, pull-up threes, ferocious drives, impossible finishes. The Cavs silenced the crowd in Oakland. 112-97, the comeback had officially begun. Back in Cleveland, LeBron wasn't done. Another 41 points. Add 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks. Dominating on both ends. The Warriors couldn't breathe. The energy in Quicken Loans Arena was electric. 115-101, the series was tied. Suddenly, it wasn't over. It was war. Oracle Arena, Game 7, a clash of titans. Every possession felt like life or death. 88-89, 2 minutes to go. The world stopped. Then the block. Andre Iguodala races for a fast break layup, but from nowhere, LeBron comes flying. Oh, blocked by James. Mike Breen's voice echoes in NBA eternity. A moment frozen in time. One of the greatest defensive plays the game has ever seen. On the next possession, with Curry guarding him one-on-one, Kyrie steps back, rises, and launches a cold-blooded 3. Swish, 92-89, a dagger into the heart of the Warriors dynasty. Cleveland holds the lead. LeBron is fouled hard, nearly breaks his wrist, but knocks down a free throw. Final score, 93-89. The Cleveland Cavaliers are NBA champions for the first time in franchise history. LeBron collapses to the floor, overcome with emotion. He grabs the mic and says the words that gave a city its soul back. Cleveland, this is for you! He didn't just win a title. He brought a ring to a city that hadn't celebrated a championship in over 50 years. He came back from 3-1 down against the greatest regular season team ever. No one had ever done that in the finals. And in doing so, LeBron James cemented his place among the immortals. Denver Nuggets versus Utah Jazz. First round 2020, down 3-1. The NBA bubble, an unprecedented setting for an unprecedented season. Amid a global pandemic, the world watched as basketball was played in empty arenas, isolated from the usual roaring crowds. The atmosphere was strange, silent, but intensely focused. The Denver Nuggets faced a dire situation early in the first round of the playoffs against the Utah Jazz. Down 3-1, their backs were against the wall. Historically, very few teams have come back from such a deficit, especially in a pressure-packed playoff environment. But then came the emergence of a true hero, Jamal Murray. The young guard, previously known for flashes of brilliance, now transformed into an unstoppable offensive force. With laser-sharp focus and a fearless mindset, Murray began dismantling the Jazz defense piece by piece. Game 5 was the turning point. Murray exploded for 42 points, each basket fired with precision and passion. Step-back threes, slick crossovers, and fearless drives to the hoop left fans breathless. Denver clawed their way back from the brink of elimination, refusing to surrender. Then, in Game 6, Murray delivered a performance for the ages, scoring 50 points, showcasing his deep range, aggressive attacks, and clutch shooting under immense pressure. It was as if every moment was a statement. Denver was not done yet. The bubble, despite its eerie silence, crackled with the energy of his dominance. Watching Murray in these moments brought back memories of legends like Allen Iverson, relentless, daring, and unwilling to back down no matter the odds. The basketball world took notice. Finally, Game 7 arrived. A winner-takes-all battle where nerves ran high and the stakes couldn't be higher. Jamal gave everything he had, driving his team with heart and skill. The Nuggets responded with grit and determination, pulling off a stunning comeback that shocked the Jazz and captivated fans worldwide. After the final buzzer, Murray's tears revealed the emotional weight of this victory. Relief, pride, joy, and the pure satisfaction of overcoming what once seemed impossible. Yet this dramatic comeback was only the beginning of the Denver Nuggets' remarkable playoff journey. Their resilience and Murray's heroics had announced to the NBA that a new contender had arrived. Denver Nuggets vs. LA Clippers 2020 semifinals, down 3-1. Yes, it happened again. Down 3-1 once more, but this time facing the favorites to win it all. The LA Clippers, led by the fierce duo of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. The odds were stacked against Denver like never before. The Nuggets seemed trapped in a corner, staring down elimination yet again. But if anyone could find a way out, it was this team. Enter Nikola Jokic, the cerebral maestro of the Nuggets. His court vision was otherworldly, threading needle-like passes that left defenses baffled. Triple doubles became his signature, and his calm leadership under pressure inspired everyone around him. Meanwhile, Jamal Murray was still burning hot from his previous heroics, combining his scoring prowess with clutch plays that electrified the team and fans alike. Game after game, Denver clawed back. The energy in the bubble intensified with each possession. It wasn't just a comeback, it was a statement. Then came Game 7, the ultimate test of will. The Nuggets came out with relentless intensity, dominating both ends of the floor. Their defense smothered the Clippers' stars, and their offense flowed with precision and confidence. The final score? A convincing 104-89 victory. For the second straight series, the Nuggets overcame a 3-1 deficit, pulling off what had never been done before in NBA playoff history. Back-to-back comebacks from such a hole. The basketball world was stunned. Denver wasn't just surviving. They were rewriting the history books. Absolutely unreal. Houston Rockets vs. LA Clippers 2015 semifinals, down 3-1. The scene was set. Houston Rockets trailing the Los Angeles Clippers, down 3-1 in the semifinals. The pressure was mounting, and the Rockets looked to be on the brink of elimination. Game 6 started with Houston in deep trouble, trailing by 19 points. James Harden, the team's superstar, was on the bench, struggling with his performance and fouls. It felt like the series was slipping away. But then, the unexpected heroes emerged. Josh Smith and Corey Brewer checked into the game, and suddenly everything changed. Smith began raining down threes with incredible confidence, hitting shots from all over the court. His energy was contagious, igniting the crowd and his teammates. Brewer flew around the court with relentless hustle, steals, blocks, and fast breaks that brought life to the Rockets' offense and defense. The team caught fire in the fourth quarter, fueled by a new spark and unyielding determination. The Clippers, stunned, couldn't respond fast enough as Houston mounted an epic comeback. The comeback was complete when Houston closed out Game 6 with a thrilling win, forcing a decisive Game 7. In Game 7, James Harden returned to the floor with renewed vigor and led the Rockets to victory, sealing one of the greatest team comebacks in NBA playoff history. It was a testament to resilience, teamwork, and never giving up. A moment that Rockets fans and basketball lovers will remember forever. LA Clippers versus Golden State Warriors, 2019, first round, Game 2. This wasn't about a full series comeback. This was a jaw-dropping single-game turnaround that stunned everyone watching. The Golden State Warriors came out firing, dominating early and building a massive lead, up by 31 points. At that moment, the game seemed all but decided. Fans were already thinking about the next matchup. But the LA Clippers refused to quit. Lou Williams, the team's clutch scorer, took control. Time and time again, he drained critical shots, refusing to let the deficit define the game. Montrezl Harrell brought the physicality and energy, crashing the boards, finishing ferocious dunks, and igniting his teammates with his relentless hustle. Bucket after bucket, possession after possession, the Clippers chipped away at the Warriors' lead with unrelenting pressure. The momentum shifted completely. The Warriors, known for their poise, looked rattled as the Clippers erased the huge deficit and started to pull ahead. In an electrifying finish, the Clippers secured a 135-131 victory, completing the biggest comeback in a single playoff game in NBA history. It was a night of sheer determination, grit, and heart, proof that no lead is safe when a team refuses to give up. Chicago Bulls vs. New York Knicks, 1993 series comeback. The New York Knicks came out strong, taking the first 2 games of the series. It looked like the momentum was clearly in their favor, and many expected them to cruise through. But then the 90s king stepped onto the court, Michael Jordan. Game 5 became the stuff of legends. MJ exploded for a staggering 54 points, attacking the Knicks' defense from every angle. Jumpers, drives, fadeaways, nothing was stopping him. The Knicks, known for their tough defense, simply couldn't contain him. Their strategy began to crumble under Jordan's relentless assault. Inspired by MJ's dominance, the Bulls found their rhythm and confidence. Game by game, they clawed their way back. 4 straight wins later, the Bulls had flipped the script completely, snatching the series away from New York. This comeback was more than just a turnaround. It was a showcase of Jordan's willpower, skill, and leadership. With Michael Jordan on your side, the series only ends when he says it's over. And with that victory, the Bulls stayed on course toward their historic second three-peat, cementing their dynasty. Dallas Mavericks versus Miami Heat, 2011 Finals, Game 2 comeback. The Miami Heat, the star-studded trio of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, seemed to be in full control of Game 2. With 7 minutes remaining, Miami held a comfortable 15-point lead, and it looked like they were about to take a commanding 2-0 lead in the finals. But then Dirk Nowitzki, battling through pain with an injured finger, refused to let the game slip away. With steely determination and calm under pressure, Dirk rallied his team. He delivered clutch shots, made smart plays, and inspired his teammates to fight back. The Mavericks slowly chipped away at the deficit, mounting a magical comeback that stunned the Heat and the basketball world. When the final buzzer sounded, Dallas had pulled off an improbable victory that changed the entire momentum of the series. That Game 2 win wasn't just a comeback, it was a turning point. The Mavericks rode that energy all the way to their first ever NBA championship. Dirk, the cold-blooded German, proved that heart, grit, and resilience win rings just as much as talent. What do all these incredible comebacks have in common? What threads tie these legendary moments together? It's heart, pure, unyielding heart. It's mindset, a refusal to accept defeat no matter how bleak the odds. It's focus, the ability to block out distractions, pressure, and doubt. It's fighting spirit, that relentless drive to push harder, dig deeper, and rise again. In the NBA, talent is essential, but talent alone doesn't win championships. Legends are forged in the fire of adversity, in moments when players refuse to fall, refuse to quit, and refuse to surrender. These epic comebacks remind us of a universal truth. The game isn't over until the final buzzer sounds. And in life, just like in basketball, it's never truly over until we say it is. Challenges may feel insurmountable, obstacles may appear impossible, but as these stories show us, it's possible until it's done. If you enjoyed this deep dive into some of the most unforgettable NBA comebacks, make sure to smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more epic stories, mind-blowing moments, and legendary plays from the NBA and beyond. Now I want to hear from you. Which comeback left you absolutely speechless? Which moment had you jumping out of your seat? Or maybe there's an incredible comeback we didn't cover that you think deserves the spotlight. Drop your thoughts, memories, and favorite moments in the comments below. I read every single one. And who knows, if there's enough love, we might just have to create a part 2 featuring even more jaw-dropping NBA comebacks. So go ahead, share your passion, and keep the basketball conversation alive.